Are you alright there, Nye?
I assume you're familiar with the, your favorite Pokemon of each type, image meme.
Yeah, the thing that's been super popular.
Well, there was one that someone posted that was, that. But every one of them, except for normal type, is Arceus.
Good!
The normal type one, I don't even have a clue what the hell it is. But every other one is Arceus.
The answer to life is always Arceus, let's be real here. I'm not gonna steal Dan's audience. So this is going on a whim. I really don't anticipate this to be long today, but it'll do it anyway. So I like doing this. I was trying to do this earlier, but I was like, eh. And then I saw you come on launch. Okay, no, I can't pass this up. By the way, my stream random file name is called Renaud because I misspelled it.
Someone goes, I forgot Jirachi was steel.
Probably cut to the chase pretty soon.
Each type meme. It's officially become a meme now.
I know, right? Do you want to know how far the meme has went? Let me
Have
put
you
something.
picked out one of each type for yourself?
Yep, I did too. Except I have some very questionable ones on the list. Check the mod chat. Also, two of those types are not like the others.
Excuse me, why is Santa there?
Why is Santa there? Because I didn't have another good ice choice. I like the president concept, so I decided to pick it.
I like Frostless.
I don't blame you. This is also gonna be.
Most of those are extremely safe choices.
Also, just for those watching,
I'm interested why Haxorus is one of your picks.
I like Sweeper. I like Haxorus a bunch. That's the best way to describe it. So, for those wondering, we are actually gonna be we're only gonna go live for like maybe an hour and a half. It's gonna be real short, but that's because I'm gonna be off the air for the entire weekend, so I may as well do my filler streams while I have the chance. Oh, Giratina's here.
Good choice of flying.
You will never see this mouse cursor that's flying across the screen.
Except we'll see it in the corner.
Yep. Tuesday, Sunday, Tuesday, Sunday, Tuesday. All right.
If anything, the thing that ticked me off the most, well, looking at everybody's picks, is all the people that either picked legendaries or mega evolutions. It's like, those don't fucking count.
I forgot what town I was in for a minute. It's actually, I'm gonna exit out and then re-enter just so I can remember what town I'm in.
You're in Floramora, I believe.
Yep,
or
Floaroma.
Fun fact, the Sinnoh region is based loosely around Hokkaido.
Aren't we Team Galactic and aren't we assigned here staying around among flowers? This doesn't seem all that cool. Hey now, don't complain, this is a pretty decent assignment. But bug and grass type Pokemon creep me out. I don't like being here either. The basic you can use can be picked as food for Pokemon. You can turn it to floor. Let's pick some cherry berries.
You're for blah, 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 blah.
Yes, that's what they're called, Nibless.
You just sort of trailed off.
Yep. On a scale of 1 to tired, Nibless, how tired are you, out of curiosity?
8.
8? Jesus! You could have said no, buddy.
Do I have a favorite electric type?
What's up?
I'm just trying to figure out if I could actually pick out one for each type for myself.
Also, hey, Table, how's it going? Welcome to Pokemon Platinum Randomizer session 755.
For the record, the chat isn't loading for me.
Okay. That's fine.
It's just a spinning wheel.
It's par for the course. TM88 would normally be Pluck in this game. It's probably going to be Tackle. Sucker Punch!
It's gonna be weirder. Ooh!
We're actually getting good TMs right now, which means we're going to get really shitty ones later on. I mean, to be fair, that is pretty much par for the course, is getting good ones out of the way and then getting the shitty ones later.
Sucker Punch is nice, but it's just so disappointing that in the normal game, that is this game, and all the other games that it's from.
By the way, it's time for the Galactic quest. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for the Galactic?
Does that mean that we need to see what Drifloon becomes on whenever we stream this on Friday?
It's not gonna be Friday. Open up Route 205, 207, I think. I need to figure out how many encounters are in this area because we just got Skip Bloom.
Well, this is the Valley Windworks. This isn't 207.
Well, I'm a liar. I meant 207. Or, I meant Valley Windworks.
Yes, believe it or not, these are two different areas.
Yes! Thanks, Niveless. Thanks for correcting me on these very important matters. We got
just like Fuego Ironworks is its
How do you feel about Shell Bell?
Section from 207.
You
got a Shell Bell as an item?
Yes! We see the
it's bad leftovers. And if this were Friday, you'd be able to walk up to a Pokemon in front of that sign and get a Drifloon.
Galactic Grunt has a Magneton. That's actually a pretty solid Pokemon for a Grunt.
I see you took lessons from Senor Tangrowth.
Oh, come on, Magneton. Are you serious?
Unfortunately, we do not have a Magby to fisher you.
You took lessons from Tuesday. Thank you very much, buddy.
Oh, use Pursuit.
Yeah.
Just to be a dick.
Yeah, also Bullet Punch. How does a Magneton punch?
By having a Steel type.
Is that really how that goes?
Yes.
So are the magnets their hands?
No. Their magnets are the little screws you see there.
So that's the thing that they punch it with?
They shoot them out. Like bullets.
Oh, by the
using electromagnetic propulsion.
By the way, Chimchar's evolving.
Random evolution, Chimchar.
No, I'm sane enough. It's Monferno. I actually kept this randomizer pretty sane because I do not want to have a fucking Chimchar evolve into a Zekrom. Also, Monferno wants to learn Rest.
No.
Really? Are you saying it's better than me first?
Me first is better than it, because do you really want your quote-unquote sweeper type
to sleep?
Sleeping?
Nah. I didn't care enough. Oh no, we have been locked down from the Valley Windworks. Whatever shall we do? We Team Galactic are conducting research. We are covertly stealing the energy, but that is of no concern to you. Let's kick you out. Well, I wonder where we're going next. It must have something to do with those galactic guys that are guarding the flowers. Enough arguing, sweet honey. Galactic honey. Attract Pokemon, great numbers. Kid witness, what do we do? Brat ran off, get help. Solution simple, Brat stays quiet. This Team Galactic group is a lot more terrifying than we thought, Nibelus. Oh. It's
They're a bunch of adults normally.
Oh! Well, Fear's ready to bounce. And I'm gonna be going first, so I'm gonna have to waste a move. Also, knowing this game, I'm gonna get paralyzed.
This would be one situation where me first would be better.
Good point. Persian leveled up. Persian wants to learn Tri-Attack. I feel like getting rid of double hit is the wisest decision. But also pound.
Pound probably. What is double hit's power?
35, but can hit twice in a row. But also 90 accuracy.
I would get rid of pound.
I would actually do the same anyway. I say that as I had to ask you anyway. Hooray! We stole money from this grunt. Lame, dock my pay. Next, bailing right after cohort weekend gives me edge. I begin to realize these galactic grunts are beginning to sound like robots. This grunt has a Sunflora.
Are you sure that they learned anything?
I'm pretty sure they learned something.
Sunflora is one of the worst Pokemon in existence.
You see bomb. I mean, to be fair, they're also in the meadows. He could have just caught it on the fly. When you think about it, Nibelus. Infernape!
Why? Why?
At this stage in the game?
This is as bad as Jupiter's Perugly.
This could end horribly wrong is what you're saying, right?
Or was Jupiter the one that had the skunk tank?
One of the two. Infernape right off the bat uses Lava Plume. Ghastly is in trouble. But Ghastly wins anyway because Acid did half of its... Never mind! Goodbye.
You should have confused it.
I could have. But I didn't like my luck. It could possibly fail. Alright, Inferno.
Excuse me. Confuse Ray has 100 accuracy.
But what if it doesn't actually?
Having that confused chance is still better than not having it.
I want a promotion so I can get some tougher Pokemon. Of course you want to get promoted.
You want tougher Pokemon? Excuse me?
Yes.
Only half your team was shit.
Only half of two?
It's of no use to me. Here, have some honey.
gonna raid this old man's house.
You can go to town with the item finder there, but...
Can we actually get the item finder in this town?
No.
I was gonna say, I thought it was later.
I believe the item finder is somewhere in Eternal.
I can tell...
Batter, it's at Hearthhome.
That I can pretty much tell that your energy levels are top-notch today, Nibus.
Well, if I speak too loud, they're going to yell at me.
Did you speak too loud already?
Yes.
See, it's actually quiet down.
Yes.
But what if you don't want to quiet down? You can still be loud enough. I know. I understand, by the way.
The curse of manually adjusting my sensitivity. Because I don't want it to pick up the random noises that it seems to want to pick up.
Well, we're here at the Valley Windworks, Nibelus. It is time to kick ass through the power of 4 Pokemon.
You should probably raise Ghastly.
Oh! No, you have the key. I was the loser after all. I got to alert the commander. When does Ghastly evolve? Level 22? No matter, we're battling. It is time to face off against Galactic Grunt. So the theme here is that the Grunts have gotten stronger. They had a Tangrowth, they had an Infernape, and now they have a Lickitung.
Actually, what that tells you is that they've had access to breeding.
Also, Lickitung with Rapid Spin. Imagine that for a minute.
Ah, the most pathetic of the pathetic.
And it's using Yawn. I mean, you could use that giant tongue of his to yawn. He's using Yawn again. Of course you read my mind. Are you just going to keep, you know... Fine, I'll just take you out, hopefully.
Once it starts sucking blood, it does not stop until it is full. It flies at night in search of prey.
Yay. Is Umbreon asleep? Nope, never mind. Oh, never mind. It was his only Pokemon. Well, that works. Man, for the Valley Windworks, they really feel severely underwhelming.
It's like the Weather Institute.
I mean, Castform Nibelus. I mean, Castform Nibelus. Remember the legend when Castform actually taught every other Pokemon in existence,
Yes, and now apparently Lickitung knows Rapid Spin instead of Weather Ball.
That's true. Also, Krogunk. I have a feeling this is a galactic Pokemon.
Really depends. It's... What's the guy's name? Saturn? Saturn has a Toxicroak.
Ah, fair enough. Also, Geodude. Never mind, they underwhelmed. This grunt underwhelmed severely. What do you think? What do you think happened to this grunt?
Level 25.
Oh,
by the way.
Okay, so it's a little while.
Normally, you'd have to wait until the old chateau to find them.
I'm just gonna burn a confused around this Geodude of all things. God, you were not kidding that the confusion chance is way better than not having it at all. Geodude, you tried.
That's why it was sort of That's why it was sort of creepy when Sage mentioned that she had that she got that level 100 double age from Wonder Trading. Because you know Double Aid's ability.
What's up? What's
Do you know what Double Aid's ability is?
No, not at all.
No guard.
By the way, hey Meds, how's it going?
Put simply, no guard's ability is it guarantees that all of your attacks will land, and all of your enemies' attacks will land on you.
It's time for the Mars fight.
Okay, Mars, do you have your... I forget which one do you...
I can say right up...
It's her that has the skunk tank normally.
Well, I can say safely that she has a Mars Stomp. Or Mars has a Mars Stomp.
She liked Mudkips a lot.
Apparently.
Also, she wanted a Mars Stomp.
Mars Stomp knows Aqua Tail. That's actually pretty... In the grand scheme of things, I think that's pretty bad.
And your Tri-Attack actually did its job.
Yeah, I'm happy enough. I don't mind. Mars Stomp used Brine. Ugh, that's... Yeah, that was almost as bad as it could have been.
As long as you're above half health, you won't suffer from it.
Persian's up! Level up! You got Persian up a couple levels. Gastrodon.
She's a water ground type user. Okay.
Wait, Oh! I remember what Gastrodon is now.
Sea Slug.
Yep, I remember. Yep, she effectively became the water ground. Wait. Do you think that somehow Mars was a former Aqua Grunt who recently dyed their hair?
No. I think she might be Ayumu Kasuga.
Also, you're not supposed to let your Pokemon get killed. What are you doing? I'm not doing my job. Also, Gastrodon with a Dizzy Punch tactic. That critical hit.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
What's wrong with the concept of Gastrodon knowing Dizzy Punch?
You were asking how a Magneton can Bullet Punch. I don't see anything that can be arms on a Gastrodon.
That's a good point, but But that Gastrodon probably has like the necessary arms and legs to like at least give a shot at punching. Also, Octazooka. Strangely enough, the move I wouldn't be surprised a Gastrodon would have.
Also, this must be what would normally be a skunk tank.
Probably.
Also, Gastrodon would not have Octazooka because only Octillery can learn.
I know,
Octazooka.
but I can't imagine Gastrodon using Octazooka at the same time. My lose your shell. We'll use we have plenty of electricity. We should be going. Will you shut it? The boss is the only person in the world who's allowed to order me around. You keep quiet around me. You only trust if they don't do an appointment. There's a good bit of time for leaving. They were saying they had to gather energy no matter what for creating a universe. That they made no sense to me. Daughter's been saved. Wait, I mean the Papa's been saved.
The Driftlooms have been saved.
Yay! And the blue Pokemon can come visiting again! Meds, how's your night, by the way? Why are you following me around, Looker? Do you think I'm the criminal here?
Looker has worse timing than Inspector Zenigata.
Better now that I'm home. I'm pretty tired. Which, honestly, I shouldn't be streaming, but I decided to anyway because I wanted to get one stream out of the way since I'm out for the weekend. Since they traditionally have a weekend stream schedule, and I just can't do it, so I'm like, well, I could just skip the weekend, or I could just do something else entirely funny.
And for the record, normally in Route 207, I believe it was depending on the version, you could either find Elekids or Magbees.
Huh. Alright, let's... No. Alright, let's give, let's go Pokemon hunting. I'm waiting for the inevitable Master Ball pickup. The real question's when, Niblis. Slider Sweet Honey. Let's battle. What does this camp trainer person have? Eternal Forest.
Alright, okay, so there are four Pokemon in Valley Windworks, not counting Drifloon.
Oh really? So I should probably search Valley Windwork to see what else is there?
20% chance of Shinx. 10% chance of Pachirisu. 25% chance of Weasel. 45% chance of Shellos.
That's 5, isn't it? Or do I not know how to count?
Hmm?
Wasn't that 5 Pokemon? What?
I said not counting Drifloon.
What? 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 What?
Well then, Monferno, go right ahead.
Ember or Ember? Or do you
Ember.
have I was gonna say Ember or Ember. Meds, I just realized, Meds, have you not seen any of my previous randomizer runs? I've done 3 series of these already.
Yes, and our Blaziken last game learned Sacred Fire too.
This has just been the game of Sacred Fires. So, Niblis, you were here for both randomizers. Describe the Sapphire randomizer for us.
Still probably the best one.
Oh, well, hands down right now. Hey, Voodoo.
I still love that, Also, Skiploom, ironically, is one of those Pokemon that actually makes sense in this area.
Yeah, so does Voodoo.
Sort of.
Sorta.
Skiploom is carried here by the wind.
Also, Meds, Sapphire Randomizer, put it briefly, the starters that we had was Dratini, Oddish, and Bagon. Pretty much a good set of starters. It just means that it just sucks early game, but it's amazing late game. We picked the Dratini. Then we, Nibus was cracking up at how the randomizer worked. We ended up finding a shark in the forest. Then
we found sharks everywhere.
Sharks were everywhere. Rock shark, we had land shark, forest shark. What else? And there are other types of sharks.
We fished up Salamence, we fished up Venusaur.
We fished up a Steelix. What else? Yes, Nibus, by the way, is not joking about fishing up a Salamence. That did happen. What else happened? We resurrected Raikou from a fossil.
Yes. From a Luleep fossil, nonetheless.
And we also found an invisible Registeel.
Yes. Which we discovered makes sense because Registeel has a clear body.
Even what makes it more amazing is that around 5 minutes before we found that Registeel, we just found a Master Ball. What else happened in that run? Also Gligar in 207.
Actually, it's 206.
206, excuse me. What else happened? I'm trying to remember.
We found a shiny Dratini a shiny Dragonair in Victory Road.
We did find a shiny Dragonair in Victory Road. That was actually the first ever shiny I found in a Pokemon game.
Really?
Yeah, actually yes. That was the first ever shiny I found. Also, we keep finding Glygars.
Probably the common enemy.
Yep. What else? We resurrected Raikou. I can't seem to remember. Fire Red was... The only thing I remember from Fire Red was that we had the shittiest starter of all time. It was only resurrected because we caught a Gardevoir in Viridian Forest later on. Are you sleeping?
No.
Also, this hiker has a crocodile. I mean, I can also imagine that too when you think about it. But you haven't played the best Pokemon game. What would that be, Meds? Would that be Black 2 and White 2?
Would it be S&M?
God damn it. Also hail for this crocodile. I find it actually really bizarre that this crocodile...
205. 10% Bidoof.
Oh!
10%
Never mind.
Pachirisu,
Never mind, I'm smart.
15% Weasel. 65% Shellos.
Jesus. Never mind, I now know what Pokemon game you're talking about, Meds. Also, I'm getting clamped by this fucking crocodile. Nice. Crocodile's out of the picture. Skiploom! Well, I wonder where you found that Skiploom from.
Hail continues to fall.
Also, we're gonna be running a trend where every time I started off with the starter, it's not the strongest level Pokemon anymore. Oh, yeah, I forgot in the Fire Red Randomizer we found a Psycho Boost TM. Oh, we also found a Mew, who we would later learn doesn't due to TM compatibility breaks.
Yeah, there's some really stupid. There were some really stupid exceptions from Mew's programming. Mew should be able. Mew can learn every TM and HM, except these ones.
Also, Gramble.
Well,
You apparently have shitty opinions about Gramble.
I have opinions that are justified.
I wonder why they're justified, because he just used Perish Song.
Excuse me?
Gramble knows Perish Song. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I mean, Bramble is a terrible singer. Look at that underbite.
Yeah, I know, that underbite is the reason... What?
Is Crush Claw percentage based? I don't think it is.
No, Sweet Kiss.
Oh. Well, that's not surprising.
This is a weird Gramble. No Smelling Salt, Sweet Kiss, and Perish Song. I'm gonna use Embargo on this Gramble, by the way.
Just so it'll kill itself?
Yes, also Gramble knows Lovely Kiss, so it knows both forms of kissing. What a terrible accident. Refreshing battle that was. We found a King's Rock.
Nice flinch chance on all moves.
Yep. May as well give it to... Should I wake up the Umbreon through the Pokemon Center, or I should just...
Through the Pokemon Center.
But what if I don't want to use the Pokemon Center?
You should use the Pokemon Center.
But what if I don't want to use the Pokemon Center?
It's the Pokemon Center.
But why? But I shouldn't. The answer is Pokemon Crystal, by the way. I heard a lot of good things about Crystal.
Are you sure that he's not talking about a different kind of crystal?
Oh, he could. Knowing Meds, he probably is talking about Vietnamese Crystal. My favorite Pokemon game, by the way, of all time is Sapphire/Ruby. One of the two games. Hey, Mayo. Mayo, shouldn't you be sleeping right now? You're going to PAX West tomorrow.
Mayo don't care.
But still, you're going to PAX West tomorrow. Yeah, PAX West is tomorrow. I'm not going to PAX West, but I'm still out of commission tomorrow. That's why I'm doing these really early. That's why I'm really doing these streams. I don't know why I'm... Oh, wait, yeah, now I remember. most people I know do a 10-day one if it's a 3-day convention at least from personal experience.
Not everybody does. There are some people who are freaks.
Hey, Dylan.
Hey guys,
Oh,
what's up?
You missed absolutely nothing, actually.
we saw Officer Mars use a Mars Tomp.
Ha!
Also, Monferno learned Sacred Fire.
Ho-Oh's signature move?
Yes.
We had a lot of signature moves that were that we picked up throughout this randomizer, to be fair.
Please don't tell me that Sacred Fire is gonna become the new Luster Purge.
No, well, Sacred Fire was already...
Blaziken learned it last randomizer. As a matter of fact, everybody learned it last randomizer.
Oh, I thought you had the weekend pass, Mayo.
Anyway, I'm playing Final Fantasy 3.
Nice.
Ooh.
Trigger some flashbacks, die?
It's just not the absolute best.
We keep finding Glygars at night. I'm not sure what's happening right now.
At least you get to fight Xander, Amon, and meet Doga and Une.
I thought there was a concept of weekend passes for PAX West Mayo. Unless they're one of those things where scalpers exist. Just like scalpers,
yes.
scalpers per Otoka. Why does this? Why? Why?
I don't remember Trigger's description of Pachirisu, but I imagine it was I imagine his description was, "Why does this Pokemon exist?"
Not only is it the why does this Pokemon exist, why does this camper have a Gengar?
Well, why did the Rocket Current have an Infernape?
That's a good. That's actually a good question. Also, Gastro Acid. That's.
Of course.
Oh, now okay. There's the move I was thinking of. Ominous Wind. Good news is that I have an Umbreon. Gengar not quite dead yet because Gengar is apparently that resilient. Destiny Bond.
Oh boy.
Well.
Fuck you, Gengar.
Well, Gengar, how dare you? Nobody gets experience. How dare you? I get money instead. Actually, Persian got all of the experience. That worked out tremendously.
Also, we can totally imagine how that particular Destiny Bond went.
Yes.
You crunch Gengar, and then Gengar just let Umbreon phase through it and opened its own mouth.
Yep. Also, PAX stopped the weekend passes. That explains why badges in general are very hard to get. I have no plans on ever going to a future PAX anyway because of the fact that it sells out too quick. If there's any conventions I would go to, it's either MagFest or MomoCon.
Excuse me?
What happened now, Dylan?
That goblin just did 172 damage and reduced one of my red mages to 1 HP.
That's called Goblin Punch.
I don't know what that thing is floating around the desert, but I'm staying the hell away from it.
It's probably dangerous.
Oh, fuck, back attack. Well, bye, Nye.
Mm.
Wait, no.
Did you name Onion Knight?
I named the characters after us.
We also found a Nawoo.
One after myself, Niblis, you, Kyon, and Sadie.
We found a Nawoo, Niblis.
Yes, we did. A very dangerous one.
Hey, right now, you are
Arcanine knows Blaze Kick. Actually, a pretty terrifying move, and also a very fitting move for an Arcanine to be frank.
Fortunately, all the red mages know Cure.
Well, Persian goodbye. No, never mind. Persian wants to learn smoke screen. As much as I really like smoke screen, I don't think that's. I think I just have better moves.
Remember, Arcanine's better attack stat is special attack.
Yeah.
Better wits is physical.
Also, smoke screen. What's your opinion? I would normally like to like smoke screen any occasion, but I don't know with this setup.
On a randomizer, it's not as useful.
I figured as much. I actually honestly did figure as much.
Also, is it just me, or is the encounter rate in Final Fantasy 3 way too high?
Probably.
Probably. Also, thanks for the Luca dog emo, by the way, Mayo. Do I need 3 physical moves? I don't get... In a single-player Pokemon game, I don't give a shit about other things. Hell, I have 4 dark moves.
Alright,
Pineco with bug... I just realized, why did I send out Umbreon against a Pineco?
I don't know.
I actually gained a lot more respect for bug Pokemon after I realized that they can take out Dark and Psychic type Pokemon.
Yeah, until you realize that if...
What is this item? What is the Life Orb?
Life Orb increases the power of your moves in exchange for your life force.
Of course, it's relatively easy to get said life force back.
I think I still maintain the same formula of a certain type of Pokemon in a non-randomizer setting. I just gain a lot more respect for bug types over time.
Bug types have such little either HP or defense that they get killed anyway by those dark and psychic types.
Should I or should I not sell the Sonic Knuckles?
Alright, well, Hiker, what do you have? What money shall I steal from you today? What Pokemon do you have? Do you probably have a Gengar? Dusknoir! Okay.
Dusknoir.
Dusknoir, yep. Oh, and
Noir.
Noir. Also, pressure.
Yes, that's one of Dusknoir's signature traits. It's the Grim Reaper. It's very imposing.
Stop using Destiny Bond!
I'm at the Village of the Ancients. Should I sell the White
If I
Slayer?
take okay, question. If I take out Dusknoir on this next move, I go down as Ghastly, right?
Yes.
So what should I do now?
Switch out.
Figured as much.
Get the Baka Cider. Get the extra scroll with me.
That or Confuse Ray.
I hear Confuse Ray. I like Confuse Ray. See, you guys are there to help me because I haven't played Pokemon enough. Even though I played Gen 3 recently, jumping to Gen 4 for some reason has confused me more.
No, don't worry.
It's still using Destiny Bond, by the way, Niblis.
Alright, how much are those
What a
flame
dick.
mails? Oh my god, I need to grind money, don't I?
There we go.
Also, holy shit, no wonder not.
I should also... I'm just gonna point this out just because of what happened in the previous randomizer. Don't be that person in the chat that tells me what Pokemon I should use.
You should use whatever Pokemon you want.
Exact.
Which is exactly why we forgot all about Empoleon.
I wanted to use Empoleon, it's just that it was just being a dick. Thanks, Meds. That was actually one of the main reasons.
That's why I'm letting you use Monferno.
Exactly. Use Greninja.
If this was my playthrough, Monferno would immediately be vaporized.
Do you not like Monferno, or is it just the fact that it's just too strong?
I hate Infernape's family.
Why? They're actually pretty useful.
It's another firefighting type.
Hey, Sonora. Hey, Sonora, how's it going?
Quilava's signature move.
It's a well, yeah. But that's also I always like the firefighting families, but it stopped after Embor happened?
What would be the question mark at the end of that?
Ah, damn it! I chanced it. Well, there went Monferno. Monferno got vaporized.
Oh, Scyther. Yeah, Scyther's fast.
Is this where I'm gonna start wiping out, like, right off the bat?
Hey, at least this isn't a Nuzlocke.
What am I doing, Meds? I am trying to use fire... Aerial Ace is kicking my ass, apparently.
Well, Aerial Ace also can't miss.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying Aerial Ace is kicking my ass.
Where the hell is that weapon shop?
Eat the snickerdoodle. Scyther's a badass. I agree. I should have used Confuse Ray. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, well, I still took it out anyway. But you know what this calls for, Niblis?
What?
Off to the Pokemon Center again.
There's actually a rest house farther up, I believe.
Should I wait?
Here. There might be a rest house somewhere here.
I think you're actually right, because I see a house.
That's it. Time to grind for money.
Investigate.
You seem to be tired. Rest a while. Strangely
Yay.
convenient. Wow.
Because there's a goddamn forest after this.
Yep, and that's basically when you see a rest house, you're pretty much due for a dungeon, basically. See, I honestly don't. If you want to hear my opinions on fighting star types, I don't mind them as much. But I started to hate them when Gen 5 came around. Maybe I should have picked the Magby. Maybe I should have picked the Magby.
Except that it wouldn't have been Hikari's Magby.
Well, you'll know why I'm saying that anyway. Why? Oh well. Nothing I can do at that point. I also have to trade Magby. Normally, I would have to trade the Magmar that's holding the Magmarizer, right? Or do I just level it up? No answer. That means it's both. Yeah, I really did not like the Tepig family at all in Gen 5.
All of Gen 5 starters look terrible.
Oshawott was the only saving grace, because I'm a huge fan of fire starters in general, that's why I picked it. And it was like, maybe this is the one place where I should have switched it off to Oshawott or a grass type, because those were also my go-tos. No sense in trying to lull around. There's also a reason why I didn't do 2 on Fire Red, because I picked Charmander.
Yeah.
Feel free to express your opinions on Pokemon. Well, Eternal Forest, which to the surprise of absolutely nobody.
Do I have a favorite fighting type?
Also, can you guys hear my co-commentary, or am I too loud?
Hear ya.
Well, I'm asking the
I'm
chat.
also intentionally being quiet.
I know you're intentionally getting quiet, I know, Nibelus, but did you get yelled again?
No.
Okay.
Which means that I'm doing good.
Cheryl, your name is Kyon. May I ask a big favor? I want to get through this forest, but I'm going to do it alone. Sinister. Oh my god, Team Galactic's here. Alright, cool. I'll keep your Pokemon in perfect health. But I want to... Could I just capture Pokemon anyway with Cheryl? Will Cheryl be mad at me if I waste time?
I think that while you have Cheryl with you, you are not allowed to.
You can, I think, possibly, but you need to take one.
Oh,
out.
it's a double battle. Never mind. I have to investigate myself.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, we'll just run then. Okay, that's fine.
Well, you can just still fight them for experience.
I could, but there's...
Remember, she'll heal your Pokemon.
It's not like you
Also,
can't...
what is her random Pokemon?
Snorunt? Also, Raticate and Mareep. Mareep's in this forest. I'm tempted to catch it.
Electric Sheep.
I like the electric sheep. I really do.
Do androids dream of it?
Ampharos is actually... Ampharos was up there. Ampharos was actually my favorite electric type Pokemon. The Pokemon behind it, for the record, was Luxray. Also, this Mareep knows Magnet Rise. Luxray is pretty awesome in Sinnoh. Too bad I could never beat Sinnoh because of the difficulty spike in Elite 4. We found... I'm not even going to finish the sentence. I'm going to let the stream speak for itself, Nibelus.
Oh, good.
Well, we haven't even. Remember when I said that I would not be surprised until that I would find a Master Ball in this one? It's just a matter of time. We found it in the forest.
You also found another Shuckle.
This is just Shuckle City, apparently, Nibelus. I'm just gonna keep running away from these battles for whatever reason.
It's also a female Snorunt, which means that if she has a dust, that if you give her one of your dust stones, you could make her have a, you could donate a Frostlass to her.
Okay, we got the Bug Catcher, we got the, well,
Lass.
whoever's on a power wall. Shuckle City sounds like a pretty sure place. It probably does, actually. It actually does sound like it. Bug Catcher has an artillery. The
Sounds like a place you'll stub your toes.
The last has a Nidoqueen, by the way.
Where were you fishing?
The last?
Ice Shard always gets a critical hit. Or at least always does damage equivalent to a critical hit.
Artillery with Sludge, or rather, no, I take that back. Nidoqueen with Sludge. Artillery with Water Pulse.
Ugh.
Those are good moves.
Or Snorunt.
The Snorunt also is apparently doing Jack. Nidoqueen went down. Hooray, we got a lot of experience.
It's like it's a it's like it's a max level. It's like it's a max evolved Pokemon.
Exactly. Crush Clog didn't even take out Artillery. That was disappointing. Artillery tried to use Mud Bomb, and unfortunately missed. I say unfortunately pretty loosely, by the way. I don't know what that was supposed to... I don't know what that was supposed to insinuate, Nibelus. Bug Catcher has a Typhlosion.
Okay, Bug Catcher. Give us what you're smoking. We want it.
Give us what you're smoking. Typhlosion's also up there in terms of one of my favorite fire starters, by the way.
Good.
Typhlosion just use Heat Wave. Snorunt actually dodged the attack.
How? How?
How? I have no idea, Nibelus. I was about to call you Nagito by mistake.
Who?
From Danganronpa 2.
My point exactly, Mayo. It's a Typhlosion. It should just melt the snow.
This bug catcher has a wheezing. You said smoking, right? This snow run was secretly hiding powdered snow from us. And a critical hit too, alright.
Relatively speaking, Powder Snow is better than Ice Shard. I want to know why it wasn't using that.
I have no clue myself, Nye. You also were not kidding about the whole concept of my Pokemon healing after each battle.
Yeah.
It really
That's
makes
the entire purpose of having the partner characters in these sections.
so
which makes me really sad when they vanish off the face of the fucking earth.
Mental Herb, by the way, was the other Pokemon.
Item.
Mental Herb, the strongest Pokemon.
Ah. Yeah, Shuckle and Stunky.
I'm having trouble picking.
What are you trying to pick?
Flip a coin.
Tails.
Tails never fails.
Tails Faraga. I forgot that this Shuckle has present as its main move.
Fuck it.
I forgot.
I can't. Fuck it. I can't abandon Sceptile.
I forgot that this Shuckle has present as its main move. It makes me like it even more. Have I ever... I think I told Nibelus this story. Have you guys heard the story of how my friend had a Nuzlocke, but it was modded enough that one of us could pick his starter Pokemon? He gave it to me as the person to pick the starter Pokemon from. Do you know I sentenced him to? Take 3 guesses. Chat can participate.
Shuckle. Magikarp.
Dunsparce was Med's guess.
Feebas.
Feebas.
Rattata.
It's
I
actually
already
not.
used my 3.
It's actually like not like the most garbage of Pokemon. It's mainly just it still works, but if 50% works and then if 50% doesn't actually work. Rayquaza. Beldum. Delibird. Delibird is what I sentenced him to.
You're an asshole.
I am. I think he just gave me a death glare for a solid 2 minutes. Also, these psychics have Eevee and Jigglypuff. I just realized, if I look closely at it, Eevee is a floof. Mike is corrupting my mind.
Your references are lost on me.
It should be. Whoa! That was thankfully something that was dodged. It could have been me too. I skipped through the text. I think when Jigglypuff was trying to use Metronome and it turned into Guillotine. The good news was that it was targeting Snorunt. Had it been me, I would have been pissed.
Let me guess, it hit.
No, it missed, thankfully.
Oh.
I need to do a metronome only run again for Pokemon Randomizer.
Why?
Because it sounds fun.
Why?
Because it sounds fun.
There's so many good water types.
What are you playing? What are you playing?
3 guesses.
Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
No. think means.
Oh. Alright. Max Elixir.
That's good.
It's very solid. This forest has Pokemons I don't want.
Good. That means that you won't need to come back here.
I keep seeing like Stunky and Shuckles. Also, we got 2 bug catchers. I spotted a rare Pokemon from your bug catching mania, which means you probably found like a Metapod. They also have 5 Pokemon. One has a Laleep and the other has a Pikachu. I mean, one of them looks like a bug.
They say there are so many good water types, and then I can only and out of all the ones that I just looked through, I can only pick 2. Yay! Because I don't think of the other ones as water types.
Pikachu just used Thunder Fang. All right, the bug catcher Philip with a Miltank. Pikachu's a bug, right? Yeah, definitely. Also, Darkest Tempest, I just realized you were there. How's it going? Miltank with the assist, leading to a quick attack. This Pikachu's pretty terrifying. I say that as it did jack shit for damage. Also, Imus, when you think about it closely, Cheryl has a level 20 Pokemon. She could go through this forest normally, right?
She didn't want to.
Fair enough. Lucky! Lucky?
It's very hard to pick a favorite normal type, because normal types are boring.
Oh, you're doing. Oh, I see what you're doing now, Nibless.
Yes.
It literally took me that long. Also,
well, I'm gonna pull from my Super Mystery Dungeon, playing for my favorite normal type because it's so fun to crush people with him.
Amazing. All right, 1 Pokemon left, and that is a Shuppet. None of these are bug Pokemon. None of these are bug Pokemon. Hello, Frank. How's it going? We need to go back to playing Overwatch, by the way, Frank. I just need to find time to do it.
Do I have a favorite electric type? Do I?
Do you? Frank, how has this month been? New competitive season of Overwatch? I still haven't played that game in a while. I gotta join you guys whenever I have time, and I don't feel like horribly tired. Hey, Lucky, what are you saying?
Yeah,
Double hate too. What are you saying?
I'm a dick. I like this electric type.
We found a pearl.
Hey, free money.
Where are we gonna find the marina then?
Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, what? I thought Raichu was fairy type.
Also,
Well,
actually, I lied, Niblis. The only reason why I would go back here is to catch the Mareep.
the MP system in this game is weird.
At least it's not the MP. At least it's not the level up system in Final Fantasy II.
Oh god, I heard about that. Oh,
Run around in circles, beating each other in the face with sticks.
Splatfest is this weekend, but I'm not gonna be able to stream Splatfest at all this week. I'll probably be participating in it if I have time.
I'm gonna go find an inn.
I knew it was gonna be a launch shot for me to participate in Splatfest because I'm going somewhere this Saturday.
I guess not.
Also, one psychic got this right, and the other psychic got it completely wrong.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick a legendary for Psychic.
What team would I pick?
Because that would be unfair.
What team would I pick? I would pick. I've already picked it. It's Flight. I like the Flight power up more than the
Just remember,
than the invisibility.
whichever side is more popular will lose.
I'm not participating in it. It's gonna be hard for me to participate in it this weekend anyway.
Whichever side has more votes will lose.
Because of the fact that it's filled with very mediocre people, whereas with the less popular side, very experienced, or they just genuinely liked it and they're just that good at the game.
Well, someone pointed out the reason it turned out the way it did is because the more popular side spends more time fighting amongst themselves, rather than actually having meaningful matches against the unpopular team.
Also, Nibelus, why does this Torchic know Night Slash?
Because, bitch, I'm gonna cut you.
When do we have Love Live Night? In a few hundred years.
Did he say a few hundred years? He meant a few hundred centuries.
Also, I swear, if you mention Love Live, I'm gonna. It's one of us in this call will start either mentioning it or Konagami will be summoned.
Dodo Kite.
My Meditite. Hey, we got a double Mareep.
You can summon him other ways.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like,
I will
you
literally
just summoned
Konagami
him
right
anyway.
I
I will
didn't.
summon Konagami right now.
Got. Konagami's stuck in the middle. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Ooh.
Man, I actually have no idea if he's still stuck there or not.
Nibelus, Quilava's in Eterna Forest. Also, there's a fire Pokemon in Quilava Forest. Or Quilava Forest, Eterna Forest.
Ah, dang it. Locked door. We need
Hot
a thief.
damn. How's your day, Lucky?
It was very start dash.
It was... I, once again, have no words.
That's the point.
How dare you make me speechless, Lucky? Focus Sash.
Favorite rock type. Let's see, let's look over the list.
Oh, by the way, you're gonna give us an HM, right? Nope, Soothbell. So, should I catch the Mareep?
Damn it.
That's
Guess
the
I'm
first
switching
thing.
to thief.
I know people that would do that more often.
That's the first thing you see.
Exactly. I don't want to eradicate.
Wait a minute, there are literally only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rock types that are new Pokemon in S&M. That's pathetic.
Why does Mareep know Ember?
That's a good question.
Because its hair is on fire. You should probably put it out before it burns the entire forest down.
Well, there was a Quilava in the forest, Nibelus. Remember that already.
Ooh, free
Where,
killer
where
bug.
do you think the Mareep got its hair on fire from?
From Quilava? What kind of shenanigans are we referring? I almost accidentally threw my match ball by mistake.
Do it. Throw the master ball. Throw the master ball.
I would have been very disappointed if this Mareep didn't get caught after that situation.
I'm finding items for Scholar before I can even play Scholar.
I like.
That's where Scholar's from? Final Fantasy 3?
Yeah, Scholar's a class in Final Fantasy 3.
I'm gonna go for another 20ish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for another 20ish minute, then I'll call the stream.
Scholar uses books and low-level magic. And also his
That-
enemy scan.
That sounds pathetic. I'm thankful that it completely changed in Final Fantasy XIV.
Right.
God damn it, Niblis! I'm yelling at you because Mareep knows Weather Ball.
The electric sheep has been seeing cast form, I see.
Apparently,
And by that we mean Misdreavus.
Mischievous.
I don't think
Frank,
such
I'm
a
going to-
relationship
Frank,
would
I'm going
affect
this
her that
Saturday.
much.
If you're going that day, I'll probably see you at some point.
This castle's empty. Time to indulge in random kleptomania. I mean, he finds stuff to aid us on our quest.
Time to loot it. Meanwhile, everybody starts chanting loot, 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 loot.
It's really appropriate that I had my red mage class changed to thief.
Frank, why are you doing this to me?
Because Toto Keon, you deserve it.
I found a
What?
wellspring.
What?
2 wellsprings.
What? 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 What?
What?
What?
What?
How did
What?
you find that?
What?
How did you find that?
What?
What happened?
How did you find that?
What?
Excuse me?
What?
What's going on? I don't understand.
Ah, yes. Useless
Hello,
Pokemon.
favorite normal type.
So, we have a Master Ball on hand. What do we do in this situation?
Yes, but do you really want a Pokemon that's useless for like the first 6 turns?
Oh, you found a Regigigas.
Please tell me about Regigigas.
Regigigas
Oh yes,
is
Randomizer.
screwed by its ability.
Do you really want something that won't be good until like 6 turns later?
No, not really.
Exactly.
Slow start. The first 5 turns of you have Regigigas out. Its attack and speed are halved.
Gotta make matters even weirder. Regigigas just used Sweet Kiss on me.
Why are you using Shadow? Why you keep using that punch?
Because he's baiting out moves.
I usually do that. I have no intention of catching this Regigigas. I'm just amazed that I was so confused about the animation. I'm like, wait, what did I do? Did I find a legendary?
Yes, you found a legendary, alright.
Mm-hmm.
You found a legendary, alright.
Regigigas knows Aromatherapy, Sweet Kiss, and Poison Fang.
Excuse me?
Ew.
Alright, we're sending this Regigigas to the other, well, almost to the other Oblivion.
We're gonna poison it.
Regigigas finally got its act together. I'm just going to destroy it, hopefully.
Just keep in mind that Poison Fang is a physical move.
Never mind, Regigigas also knows Sharpen Fang. Sharpen, excuse me.
Sharpen Regigigas.
This is not a good Regigigas in the slightest.
Which means that it's just getting ready to use a bigger Poison Fang on you. Because it finally got its act together.
We killed it.
Good, good.
Regigigas, you've been sentenced to the other dimension.
And I sentence you, Keon, to Snow Halation. Bye.
Nose
Bye,
pat.
Toto. Bye, Toto Keon.
Oh my god. And he leaves. Thanks, Lucky.
And we leave one
How did-
slow Pokemon for an even slower Pokemon.
How did that even happen? That's what I was so confused about. Rather, do I want to know why it happened?
Pray that it happens with Arceus. Actually, no, don't pray that it happens with Arceus, because Arceus would be completely useless without his tablets.
We found a rare candy. Could we can speed up those level ups a lot faster. Oh, Skarmory. What's your opinion
Oh,
on?
look, it's your favorite steel type.
What's your opinion on Skarmory?
I have no strong opinion on Skarmory.
I did not mean to use Ominous Wind, but I'll take it, I guess. Oh, Skarmory knows Gyro Ball.
Also,
Yes.
I literally have to go back to when I still played my copy of Pokemon Yellow for my answer to the ground type, because I've never used ground type ever since. And that answer is Dugtrio. because I caught a Dugtrio in Diglett Cave, and then it completely steamrolled most of the rest of the game. Because Dugtrio is fast and powerful.
I'm gonna chuck a Great Ball at it.
Blind type.
Here's the armor shot.
Oh, god damn it! Not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, it has a slightly lower catch rate.
Yeah, I figured. I'll give it a shot though. If I can't catch it, whatever.
However, it is also a single evolution Pokemon, so it doesn't evolve. So it has not evolved. It's just rarer than normal Pokemon.
Yeah.
Hard
I'm
to
expecting this
catch.
to break free almost immediately. Yup, it broke free immediately. Yeah, this is not working.
Let's see.
Goodbye, Skarmory. It was good. It was good knowing you. At least Ghastly leveled up, I guess? It wants to know Sludge. Alright, bye, Frank. Oh god, this noise is gonna get annoying real fast. I'm gonna get rid of Acid for Sludge. Shut up, game! Don't try to make me panic now, game. I'm just trying to have a fun time. Wait, Skarmory's catch rate is on the level of Chatot?
It is?
That's weird.
You're saying it has a lower catch rate than a starter? Thanks for letting me know that I'm done, Meds. God damn it. God damn it, Meds. I'm under pressure, I can't deal with this
Sure that
anymore.
it doesn't have the same catch rate as a Chatot.
Does it have the same catch rate as a starter, is basically also where I'm going at.
It should be
Oh
higher.
crap, the mages are in the front row.
Okay, Eternal Condominions.
Okay, we're going to do this then. Game wikis, Bulbapedia, random noises from me moving around.
Do I want to face off Gardenia right now, or do I try to just level up the
Don't bother yet.
Don't bother yet?
You said that you were gonna end soon.
Well, I'm gonna end in like 15-ish minutes.
Kill all of the fishermen in the route before this.
I forgot that the fishermen were in that route. I was too distracted by the bicycles. Team Galactic looks so cool, they don't look like common thugs. Wait,
Catch rate
25?
25.
Okay, never mind. That was just basically a long shot to catch that damn thing then.
Also, we should also point out that one of Skarmory's potential abilities in at least currently,
Yeah.
is sturdy. You remember what Gen 4 Sturdy does, right?
Yep.
Makes it impossible to kill it in one hit.
Yep. Also, Explorer Kit's not that useful in single player, right? Or am I imagining it wrong?
It's for the underground.
Okay, I'm imagining it wrong then.
Do you want to try and see what you can dig up in the underground?
Probably not. Not at the moment.
See if the ROM hack even lets you?
Congratulations, you just got KO'd by the white
Is it really a
mage.
ROM hack, Nibelus?
Also,
Someone's fished up a Pokemon.
also Skarmory's Japanese name is terrible.
Also, what is this Pokemon? I forgot that this Pokemon existed.
Great, I have to look.
Look at Mr. Rock Potato Head in action.
Is it a shield on?
It's a Probopass.
Oh. Well, that's an obvious answer. They took one of the nose paths that they found along the side of the road here, walked it across the city, and went into Mount Coronet and leveled it up.
I believe it. I am in a pretty interesting situation here.
Yes, Mr. Schnozcumber.
Schnozcumber.
That's what it's called?
Well, it would need to be green for a proper Schnozcumber, but most of its face is nose.
God, why did I think that was the right move? I don't know why I thought that Probopass would be hit by poison. I must have not been paying attention.
Also, I accidentally nudged my headset, so the audio for Final Fantasy III has just gone silent.
Oops.
At one point, it's
What
nothing
type
compared
is
to what Final Fantasy
Probopass?
did.
Oh, is it
did.
steel? That explains a lot then.
Final Fantasy VII, when I accidentally knocked my headset out of the USB port, crashed.
Wait a minute, Probopass used Wait a minute, Probopass used substitute?
Yeah. You have a problem with that?
Excuse me?
Yeah, it just, casually knows substitute. Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you,
And
Ken.
then it crushed you with rocks.
I might lose to this Probopass, by the way. I just
I
want
go
to
back
point
to
that
that
out real
wellspring.
quick. Fight or flight! Nice! What was that noise?
2 HP.
Yeah, I know. Pretty close call overall. Rhyperior!
Rhyperior. Now we have a better question. Where the hell did you get this, asshole?
Rhyperior is rock ground still, isn't it?
Yes, rock ground with lightning rod, meaning it's deadly in double battles.
Well, the good news is that I just sent out my Marine.
Additionally, it attacks like a goddamn truck.
A full,
This is-
semi or pickup?
Holy shit, that's a terrifying sprite.
You forgot
It's
that's...
getting ready to eat something.
Can I not catch spikes and bone club of all moves? At least I'm faster than it, so maybe I could try flinching the damn thing.
Did you give Umbreon the King's Rock?
I forgot
Oh,
to
you're
do-
trying to Dark Pulse it.
Yes.
Okay. Also, it's gonna suck when you switch a Pokemon in.
I'm just gonna keep Umbreon out on the field.
It's gonna suck when you switch your Pokemon in.
I'm gonna keep Umbreon on the field.
It's gonna suck when you have to switch your Pokemon in.
I know. Also, Chimchar.
Excuse me? That was a fake wall.
Yes, it was a fake wall. Okay, now we have arson, murder, and jaywalking.
I'm glad that you had to reference that trope. Also, this fisherman thought he was having a Magikarp all along.
Well,
Those weren't Magikarp. Those weren't Magikarp.
This is on pace to become a very good randomizer, Nibelus. I'm just letting you know.
alright.
I was so... Also, you want to know why Regigigas is my favorite Pokemon in the normal type?
How come?
In Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, there is a held item that you can equip called the Nullify Looplet. Nullify Looplet cancels the effect of a Pokemon's ability.
Amazing. We got we got the 6.
So that means that Slow Start completely does not affect Regigigas if you have a Nullified Looplet equipped with it.
All right. Well, this this fisherman has the legendary 6 Pokemon setup. One of them's a Poliwhirl.
Guess what 6 of them are?
They're probably all Magikarps.
Yes, normally. But yeah, and the other thing about Regigigas in Super Mystery Dungeon, it counts as a gigantic Pokemon, which means that all of its moves are area of effect attacks.
I mean, I also Nibelus.
That includes Dizzy Punch, that includes Fire Punch, that
Also-
includes Heavy Slam.
Also Phoebus.
Hey, you got a Magikarp.
It's also
Oh yeah, and Crush Grip.
This Phoebus knows Hyper Fang. Good thing I just sent to the Ghastly.
It was secretly a Carvana.
It was a good thing I sent out the Ghastly. Could have been terrifying.
Darkness engulfs the world, everything will be consumed by the void.
Graveler.
Oh no.
Also Graveler.
Exta.
Favorite Bug
The one they
type.
void.
I mean, Graveler's part water type, right?
Void. Trademark.
This Graveler is definitely part water, right?
Sure it is. Keep telling yourself that.
Hyper Fang doesn't have 20 base attack.
There are a fuck ton of bug types in Gen 7.
Oh, you're talking about the Feebas, okay.
Rejoice, Mothra. You actually got a slot.
Oh, you still
also,
do-
I already know what my favorite poison type is, and you aren't gonna change it. Oh, bull fucking shit! Look at how many dark types Gen 7 put in via Alola forms.
Too many.
That's so fucking. Ugh.
Though a fairy type is not as powerful. I don't think it's as powerful.
I would
as
like
it
to
used
introduce
be,
you to
is
Golbat, Nibelus.
No, but you open up the dark type listing, and the first 6 Pokemon
They're all Alolan forms.
are all Alolan.
God, Golbat, I'm going to kick
So
your
fucking stupid.
I'm going to kick your ass, Golbat, because you poison gassed the hell out of my Umbreon. It also knows Poison Tail. I mean, to be fair, I guess the back of the bat is the tail. Novice once again went to silent mode. Hey, Marino's Thunder
Golbat.
Punch.
Golbat drinks its weight in blood at every meal.
Heracross. Ooh.
Remember that. Golbat drinks its weight in blood at every meal. How much does a Golbat weigh? At least 40 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
40 pounds of blood every meal.
Also, Heracross. How's it going?
And it prefers human blood,
Jesus.
according to Diamond's Pokedex entry. How many trainers leave the villages every year and never come back?
There's your new horror anime for the year, ladies and gentlemen.
I credit Uncle Yo for pointing out that particular Pokedex entry to me.
What's your opinion on Monferno knowing superpower?
What?
He's not a Malamar. That's my opinion.
I want to get rid of one of the fire moves, or the Me First, because I haven't been using Me First.
Damn it.
If anything, Fire Fang.
Really? What about Flame Wheel? Actually, wait a minute. Fire Fang might actually be the solid choice. Well, it could also make the foe flinch, or sustain a burn.
I'm trying to see what their powers are.
Flame Wheel and Fire Fang? Flame Wheel's a 60
Yeah.
with 100 accuracy, Fire Fang 65, 95.
Great. Now we have to inflict Toad on ourselves to enter this dungeon.
Also, Fire Fang? This one I'm okay with asking my call about. Because I want to teach it superpower, but I don't know which move to get rid of.
No, there's only one answer for favorite dark type. I was thinking Zoroark, and then I went, no, there's only one answer.
So Fire Fang is
Also,
what you...
why is Toad a white magic spell in this game?
Maybe I'll get rid of Fire Fang.
Because you need to cure Toad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Fire Fang. I'm gonna regret this later, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Ekans! Right. Also, happy first day of September, ladies and gentlemen. It is now It is now September 1st at where I am.
Mm-hmm. It's 1 o'clock on September 1st for me.
You're still really tired, I'm going to imagine.
I'm trying to feed off your energy.
Do I barely have enough energy anyway. I'll get more
That
energy.
means the drain is working.
You're draining my energy just by being in the call. Is
Hey,
that how you work, Niblis?
Not really. Ghost is actually a harder choice than I thought. It's either a coin flip between 2 Gen 4 Pokemon or throwing a Gen 6 Pokemon in the mix.
My favorite Pokemon list is very strange, to say the least. Also, Niblis is breaking over here. It's not a good kind of breaking.
The first 4 fucking ice types are all Alolan. It pisses me off so much.
Niblis doesn't want to have to deal with some S&M to get some ice types.
Jesus Christ. Also, Clamperl.
I don't want S&M, period.
Also, please give us your concept on how Clamperl knows Aqua Tail.
It splashes and actually creates a shockwave, unlike Magikarp.
Hey, jeez.
Hey,
You're kind of
Wait a
catching. You're about to catch the tail end of the stream pretty soon here, but welcome to the Plat Randomizer. This Clamperl just use dive. Alright.
Well, yeah, Clamperl can use dive. I've actually seen Clamperl use dive.
That doesn't
of course.
surprise me at all. This Clamperl is about to kick my ass.
Also, I didn't know that Obama Snow actually had a mega version.
I let a big win slip away. Oh, by the way, Mareep's evolving.
Yeah, Ice is still one of the biggest whipping boys of the entire Pokemon universe.
Mm.
There are so few Ice types.
In honor of Dark Sheep. He'll be impressed when I have Flaffy on the team, but I also like the Ampharos family, to say the least. I don't think I had an opportunity to catch a Shinx either, so I guess that's out of the question. One more Fisherman, and I'll call the stream, because or not. That was all the trainers, actually. Well, that made it a lot more convenient for me. That's the end of the stream.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Thanks, Nibless.
Don't you mean
Pen Pen?
thank you all?
Don't you mean Pen Pen?
Yep. Also, that is the end of the that is the end of the rather shorter than the normal stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're about to wrap up the stream here. Remember to hit that follow button if you want me to play Bubsy 3D if you haven't yet. Bubsy 3D is a spectacular game.
You're going to regret making this decision, by the way.
I've regretted multiple decisions, to say the least.
Like discontinuing Cave Story.
The
Because Blue won't let him live it down.
Blue is never gonna let me live that down. I discontinued Cave Story after me rage quitting the LP, and I replaced it with Undertale. Anywho, Darkest Tempest, thank you for the follow.
Hey, at least the thief now. Hey, the thief now has a dagger.
Yeah.
Wow, there are actually not that many good targets alive. You know what? I know I wouldn't normally host a target because of potential spoilers, but I don't have any good targets tonight. Do you guys want to do a raid? I'm all for a raid, actually. Let's do that. I will post my raid target in the chat. You guys can follow suit. I'll see you guys later. What are your hashtags ideas, by the way, before I go offline? Anywho.
Oh, damn it, they silenced White.
Something with Regigigas.
Suddenly Regigigas.
Suddenly Regigigas. That's actually good. I like that. Yep, Rain Fetch Games. We'll see you guys later.